On his way, Onana on his way. Massive, massive news for Aston Villa with Amadou Onana on his way to Villa and to play for Unai Emery. This one is being reported by David Ornstein. Aston Villa in process of finalising agreement with Everton to sign Amadou Onana. Deal worth 50 million and personal terms in place on long-term contract. 22-year-old Everton midfielder targeted by Unai Emery, keen to play for the Spaniard and Aston Villa. This is absolutely massive. A huge transfer, a player who I rate so highly, it's unbelievable. I've spoke about this window as well, getting the average age of Aston Villa's team down. Onana, 22 years of age, Belgium international, absolutely bossed it for the Euros for Belgium as well. It's huge. It's huge because the profile of Onana and what he brings to Aston Villa, physicality, height, heading ability, inside our box and their box is absolutely massive. I've watched Onana a lot and I've seen so much potential in Onana. It's unbelievable. When I broke this sort of one and stuck it on Villa TikTok and on Transferbs, who was getting Everton fans saying, have him, he's no good for us, etc. He's going to be quality for Villa. He's going to be absolutely quality. And for me, every time I've seen him play for Everton, I don't think he's been utilised in the correct way. I don't think he's been played, and I don't think he's just prospered in the Everton team. And I can tell you right now, Villa fans, Onana is going to be an absolute beast for Aston Villa. Cooking under Unai Emery, once he goes to the school of Unai Emery and understands what his role is and how he wants to play. For me, if someone said to me right now, Douglas Luiz or Onana, it's Onana all day long for me. All day long, I'll rate him that highly. So as you can probably tell, I'm absolutely buzzing because he's a player that me and Earl on that scouting episode that we did spoke so highly. We know what he can bring to Aston Villa. He can just run for days. I feel like Everton as well, that they haven't utilised his capabilities. I think he can be box to box. I think he can score goals. I think he can get on the end of things. I think for Everton, he's been utilised in a deeper role. And I don't think that is his position. I think he can play a little bit further forward. I think he can get forward more. I think he can break through the lines. Imagine Onana and Kamara in the same midfield. Absolutely cooking in that midfield. I can't tell you, I'm so happy about this transfer. I'm so happy because he's a player that I just think can develop and grow in Champions League football with Onana in the middle. What a signing. So Villa fans, let me know your thoughts. How are you feeling about Onana to Aston Villa? But for me, top signing. This is top signing. So here we go then. So for Belgium at the Euros, he had a 7.25 rating. As you can see, heat map absolutely everywhere. He played 4 games, started 4. We had a passing accuracy of 90%, 92 in his own half. We've got 2.3 ball recoveries per game, 1.0 clearances per game, successful dribbles 100%. And here we get into the heavy stuff, Villa fans. This is what he brings. 78% total duels won, 88% ground duels won. We've got 60% aerial duels won. Absolutely huge. If we go now and have a look at him in the Premier League for Everton last season, a 7.06, played 30 games, started 23, only scored 2 goals. I see that improving. We've got 85% passing accuracy, 90% in his own half, 81 in the opposition half, 60% successful dribbles, huge, 66% total duels, huge, 63% ground duels, huge, and the big one, aerial duels won, 74%. So after the season ended, I spoke about Villa defending set pieces, an area that we were really, really poor in last season compared to the 3 teams that finished above us. McPhee, get him cooking on these set pieces because he is absolutely incredible. So, for me, it kills so many things and little areas of our team that I think I want to improve. Defending set pieces, attacking set pieces, more physicality during games, a bigger energy, a bigger presence when those games get sort of etched away from Villa. Who's that player that can sort of, with the scruff of their neck, get it back in our favour? Onana's that tackling ability, strength, durability. We're going to need it. We're going to need it in the Champions League. Like I said a couple of episodes ago about us having to sort of sometimes just dig in and defend in the Champions League. Get those 1-0 wins. Onana's that player. He is that player. So for me, I'm absolutely buzzing about it, as you can tell. So just what a signing this is going to be. What a signing this is going to be, because I think it adds to that midfield depth of what we need as well. So, huge signing. Villa fans, let me know your thoughts. Up the Villa, up the Onana.